G'day everyone, Troy, Sean and Dustin here from Queensland Rural. Just going to give you a quick rundown on today's sale here in Charters Towers. So we had about 1,000 head here and about half and half of stores and fats here today. But look, a bit easier compared to last week, but I think it probably held its money there in some spots. Getting into it, your bullocks today, best of your bullocks are actually come from account of Ernie and Kylie Camp there. They made $2.40 at 615 kilos, which was that was the top result for today, and they were good bigger bullocks there, and there was a good run of them as well there today. So that was the best of your bullocks there today, but everything else getting back, you know, if they still had a bit of condition on them and a bit of weight, you're still looking at $2.30 or $20, and then anything below that, you know, you're going your sub $2, some of those slipperier types of bullocks, and $1.90, $1.80, just around that sort of mark if they didn't have that good coverage on them. Getting into your fat heifers today, look, not a whole run of them, but there were some good pens of fat heifers, $1.80, $1.70 around there for any of your good fat heifers today. And your cow job probably took the biggest hit, I reckon, from last week, really. Like your best of your fat cows, and there were some good fat cows there today. They only got out to about $1.80 on it. There wasn't even a pen of cows that made $1.90 there today. So that probably took the biggest hit today. So any of your good fat cows with a bit of weight in them, you're around your $80 and $1.70. Getting back in your store cows, you're getting back in your $1.30s and $20s there today. And then your bull job's still strong, especially in that export market. If you've got those good heavy export type of bulls, you're still up around your $2.70 to $2.60, and getting into your sort of your lighter story of bulls, you're probably working around your $2.10 to $2.20 to $2.30 around that. And then anything else, you know, sub $2 pretty well. I'll hand you on to Shauno to do the store job. Shauno, how's that store job today?
Yeah, thanks, Dusty. Look, much on par. It's probably as strong as there's been a sale in Charters Towers this week. Back a little bit on last week's sale. The steer job probably topping out about $2 once again. Good pen of steers there from Ernie, Kylie and Shannon had sent down from up the camps at Floraville. 424 kilos, 202 cents, made $856. The heifers today actually made more money than the steers. Heifers getting out to about $2.20. So it's a bit of a change around to what we're probably expecting, really.
Yeah.
Good quality cattle with weight in them will make you a lot more money than the plainer conditioned cattle. Yeah. I was talking to a southern buyer through the week about cattle, and he made the remark that the further north we get, actually the dearer cattle are actually dearer. Which I know it might be, looking at these prices, a bit hard to expect, but the further south you go, the softer the market currently is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Is where it is at the moment. Right? Yeah. In over Detroit, have a catch up.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I think your boys covered it pretty well, but you know, probably just to reiterate where the market is. If they're fat cattle, there's competition on them through the meatworks and live export. The live export's probably been holding our job up in the north here on the male portion of the cattle, whether it be feeder bulls and slaughter weight bulls, slaughter bullocks, providing they're all within spec with their horn status and export specs. They've been holding up very strong, and then coming back into your store cattle, same thing. If they're feeder weight entry for a feedlot job, they seem to have plenty of competition on them. There's good activity on them. They're not making what we'd like to see them make, but there's plenty of entertainment on them through the runs of them. But where it's getting a little bit harder to place cattle is in the 180 kilo little heifers, those sort of places. It's a bit dry in a lot of spots, and they're the hardest probably thing to place out of everything else. Anything that's got a bit of weight in it, sort of no problem really. There's plenty of people want to buy them. They've just got a rate that they're pulling up on and taking them and feeding them. So it's, like Sean just said, Charters Towers, Mareeba, if you live in the north, sell them in the north. Is years gone by, people have probably took them by here to put them into a different centre, but at the moment, with our live export sort of slaughter job happening at the moment, and just there's enough happening around this district. Our feed's not too bad, that there's enough markets, I guess, for what we've got up here, and yeah, I think just if you've got cattle to sell, well, yeah, don't send them past us. I think this is the best spot for them at this point in time.
Yep.
That's me, mate.
Yeah. Righto. I think that's about it from
Sale next week again.
Yeah.
We're looking
Yeah.
at 1,100 heads. So
Sale again.
that
So
might be
there's
1,500 again.
There'll be a few there for that one, so make sure if you've got any cattle, ring us up and get them booked in for next week. And till then, we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Thank you.